I'm going to make you the perfect Italian tomato sauce. It's one of the building blocks.
You don't even sound Italian
food.
to me, Pat.
No, he sounds like he's from somewhere else.
You've got to know what the building blocks are of any cuisine that you choose to do.
So I don't know. You got to get building blocks. Yeah, you got to put in all the good ingredients.
Tomato sauce really typifies Italian food. It's used in so many dishes, on pizzas, with pasta,
on macaroni,
stews, all sorts of things. I'm sure you've all made a tomato sauce before. You all make tomato sauce?
Make marinara, make marinara all the time. I got some in the freezer right now.
I make bolognese, I make everything.
We're in Italy and they've got their Italian
all right, get to it already. What are you making here?
With tomato sauce on it, and I noticed
that
the wife was going like this.
All right, make it already.
Tell me about your wife.
Something wrong with the food, you know. So I went racing over and I said, "What's wrong? What's wrong?" She said, "Nothing." I said, "No, I saw you going like this and going, you know, what's wrong with this?" He said, "Well, not enough oil. You haven't cooked it long enough." You know, it was one of those tomato sauces.
Well, come on, show us how to do it.
Yeah, right, get on with it already.
Pasta and you get that watery residue.
Could have read Gone with the Wind.
No, this is how you make tomato sauce.
Yeah,
the first thing I'm going to do is chop 2 onions.
Finally.
This is a very simple one. You can do all sorts of other ones with all sorts of other ingredients added, but this is the most simple.
Talking about an onion, spending all year talking about an onion.
I think it's one of the best.
How much onions are you going to use?
Finally chop these. This is a rustic sauce. I'm not going to get too hysterical about chopping onions.
Well, he chops quick, Ty. Look at
He
that.
does. He's a good chopper.
That's like that Yankee Corp, that guy. He chops really fast.
Those Jinsu knives.
See that in, but just chop it up.
That's a lot of onions.
Too much onions.
How much sauce you making? You make it, you know.
You know what my mother would have said? La cipollata. That's what you're doing, la cipollata. There's too many onions.
Yeah.
The other thing I want is
how much freaking sauce is he making? I mean, that's if you're making a freaking vat, you know.
Then you got to get a lot of onions.
That's like 3 onions there.
Smacking them with the side of the knife, like that.
Too much garlic.
And that just
I like garlic. That's a lot of garlic, though. Unless, like you said, you're making a vat. He chops good, though.
He does. He's a good chopper.
Okay, the first stage of making.
He gets an 8 for that.
What's he doing now?
First stage of making.
I don't know. These guys come out of the blue. You know, that
they're tomato sauce.
The sofrito. Hugely, hugely important. This establishes the base of the flavor base of the sauce.
The sofrito when you put the meat in too. It's a sofrito.
I want about a little bit, you know, not too much. Okay.
Oh my God.
God talks too much, you know. Pull it out of your ass. Pull it already.
At the amount of olive oil.
How much freaking oil is he putting in there? It's like a cup of oil.
And we're going to get that nice and hot.
It's like a soup.
I mean, I'm not a sauce to be supposed to be nice and light.
It's not soup.
Not that you're gonna gain weight eating marinara.
Look at all them onions, Patty.
I know, the whole pan is onions.
It's all onions and garlic.
I know what this guy.
Start to flavor it.
And it's a shallow pan. He ain't using that much tomatoes.
You know what? He's talking about cooking Italian. He's cooking Medigon. I'm sorry.
But they also put things in here if you want to make it richer.
We should go there and show him how to cook.
Diced carrot, a couple of sticks of celery, really thinly sliced, and the onion.
And all that Earl.
Well, how much you going to put in? You're going to put carrots. You're going to put this, put that. Then you got a bolognese.
Things that give a really nice flavor.
And you got to put meat in it.
But this is a really simple one, so. As I've said before, I think
too many onions.
The thing I like about Italian
Where are you going with all those onions?
For making simple things taste
Where did he learn
like
how
a
to
lot
cook?
more than what they are. Just about there with this. It takes a very long time to make an onion soft.
And now
and you complicate it. You put all this other stuff
no
in
chopped parsley, no nothing
I don't
yet.
want any crunch in this onion. I want this onion to be melted. Right, this is almost ready for the next thing, which is the tomato.
You don't fry it, you just wilt it.
Making a big deal out of nothing.
You don't fry it. You don't brown it.
Down. We'll put that in there. So it's 2 cans
put the
of
tomatoes in already.
Crushed Italian tomatoes. Give it a stir up. Bring it back to the boil.
Put them in there.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Dang,
Year
this
in a
guy.
day.
Mud on.
Year in a day.
I'm getting crazy here watching him.
With all those damn onions.
2 sorts of tomato
there's more onions. Look at that.
Cans, which are real
This is
tomatoes.
unbelievable.
I don't know, Patty.
It looks like a soup.
This stuff. This is pureed tomatoes, which have been dried out so that they get thick and pasty.
Yeah, whatever.
Now you better let that cook when you put the tomato paste in. It's raw. You got to let that cook. It takes time.
Plates outside with this tomato paste drying in the sun. The other
I
thing you'll
put a
find is
can in.
passata, which is basically the same
I put a
canned
little bit
tomatoes.
more of the.
And then you wash a little bit with water and you put it in.
Yeah.
But now you gotta cook that.
And then you just, where's the wine? You didn't put the wine.
You didn't put no basil in.
Yeah, I know.
Nothing.
Well,
Where's
that
the
was my
basil?
question, whether you'd,
You gotta have
taken
fresh
seeds
butter
off
to go,
crushed
come on.
tomatoes or stuck
No.
them in. Okay.
No, this is a rustic thing. They would never, ever.
And
take
now
the
I'm
seeds
telling you,
out
I
of tomatoes.
guarantee he's gonna let that cook for
If you're gonna
15
make a
minutes.
tomato
And then you're gonna
sauce,
eat it.
it's gotta
That, and they're
scream
gonna give you
tomato,
gas.
you know,
It's gonna give you
or
gas.
if you're gonna make
That's
something
right,
delicate,
that's right.
it's gotta scream, I'm so delicate.
Gotta
aren't
cook
you?
it down.
But whatever you're making, it's gotta
It
be
looks like
really
tomato soup. I'm
clear,
looking at it, it
fast,
don't look
and
like
bring
a
your
sauce.
when you
taste buds
cook.
up.
It does.
You know,
It's a
what
tomato
you want
soup.
people to say about your food, that's nice, or wow, that's
This guy's a
great.
master
Well, I ain't gonna
chef.
say that
I'm
about
just gonna
that.
stir all this in. This is gonna now simmer for about 20 minutes. This also
That
doubles
is
as a bit
good.
like a pizza.
Now, all these people over there, they're gonna walk away thinking that's how you
I'm
make
going to use it
sauce.
for pasta. And you see the size of the pot? You need a really big pot for pasta, filled right up.
Yeah.
It's because the pasta's got to have lots of room to swim.
Yeah, but the
you don't want it all
pizzaiolo,
jammed
that's
up,
the
stuck
regular
together like that.
pizzaiolo.
Yeah, that's
And
not
the other thing is
pizzaiolo.
anybody
I
know
hate,
what
Pizzaiolo,
I
put a
hate
little bit of
oregano in the
oregano.
marinara.
That's for the
Salty's
you
That's
don't
for
put it in
pizza.
the
Salty's
No,
Mediterranean, which is a
no.
very
He didn't
salty
do it
sea.
though. He didn't put oregano
So,
in it.
No, he's talking
put
pizzaiolo.
some
It's not
salt in
pizzaiolo.
that water, okay? Stir it up.
So excuse me. How much
And have a little
salt you
taste.
putting in there? Oh, for God! Look
That's
at
a lot
that.
of
That's
salt.
too much salt.
You know what,
I
Patty?
know people freak
don't
out
know.
when you do this.
Yeah,
but
I don't know
don't
what
worry.
this guy.
If you don't do that when you're cooking pasta,
Yeah.
if you don't have that water properly seasoned,
Look at
when you
the
cook
salt.
pasta, it's going to taste like you
He's
made
got like
porridge
a
without
half a
salt,
cup
or
of
you're
salt.
eating a boiled egg with no
Put
salt.
the
You
pasta
know,
in there already.
completely lacking.
Oh, for
All right,
God.
Oh.
let's just see if this tastes right.
Now we got hardening of the arteries.
Yeah, I don't want to
from
taste
eating
that
this
much. I
spaghetti.
don't like that much salt.
No, you put a little bit in and that's
It's going
enough.
to taste like, you think about when you swallow a
getting
mouthful of salt
Italian, that's
water,
the thing.
when you're
They don't
swallowing
know.
it's really salty.
Sorry.
So this
There's a
makes
lot
the
of great
pasta
cooks that
taste
aren't
good.
Italian. They know what they're doing. You
Don't
don't know
know
what
I
he's
don't know.
doing.
I don't know with this guy.
I don't
How
get it.
incredibly wasteful. Because what are you going to do with this
So
water?
far,
Tip it
I
down
ain't
the sink
impressed.
with your olive oil. If you're worried about your pasta sticking together because you've got to keep it for a little while after you've cooked
You should
it,
come over to my
put the
house. We'll
pasta
teach you how to cook.
into a bowl and put the olive oil on the pasta and toss it up and that'll stop it sticking.
And now what?
And you get to eat the olive oil, which is
No,
really
you don't
good.
put
Big
the olive
deal,
oil water.
big deal
Yeah.
over nothing.
It's one of
Just
those
throw
things
the
that-
pasta in
Yeah.
there and start
Treasure.
cooking.
Yeah.
So
He's
don't
wasting
waste
so
your
much
olive oil by
time.
putting it in the water. If you're worried about the pasta sticking when you put it in the water, you've got to stand there and
You
stir
could
it
use good
until it comes
pasta.
back to the
Yeah.
boil.
Use the
It's just
Checo.
boiling
That's
He
what
away.
you
didn't-
use.
So it's time
Thank
to
God,
put some
he
pasta
didn't put no
Just
oil in the
boiling
water because people do that
pasta
and the
water
sauce
there.
don't
You know
stick
it's
to
salty
the
enough.
macaroni.
You
I've
use
got
Slides
some
off.
chicken
pasta,
spaghetti here.
it sticks. Then
Yeah.
you put the oil, but you don't have to when you
That
use
in
good
there.
pasta. You didn't
Yeah.
say that.
Stir it. Keep it
What
moving.
kind of macarons is he
Until
using?
it comes back to the boil.
Yeah.
How will I know when this is cooked? Anyone know? How do you tell when
Well,
pasta
yeah,
is
you
cooked?
have to wait till it boils.
You take
to-
it out and bite it. You bite it. You taste it. Yeah. It's got to
Well,
be
at
al
least he's using
dente.
Taste
decent.
it.
He's
Tender
using
to the bite.
decent
Got Barilla,
macaroni.
that's
That's
good.
That's all right.
It's
That's
good.
good. That's good
You
macaroni.
don't want
not
it
full
completely
starch.
mushy, and you
It's
don't want it
good.
raw,
And
obviously.
it don't stick.
Italians will eat theirs just a little bit rawer than Kiwis like it, but you have to
Taste
taste it to
it.
find
Al
out.
dente, it's called.
You know
Al
that
dente.
idea that some people think, it's cooked if you throw it at the fridge and it sticks? Don't do that. It's a lot of rubbish.
Yeah, I hate it when it's
The
mouchard.
difference
I hate
in the
mouchard
flavour of the
macaroni.
pasta, if you salt the water properly, is quite extraordinary. It makes such a
Mouchard,
difference
then it's
to
like soup.
your whole dish. And it's not pasta until it's got the sauce on it and it's
Throw
mixed
it
up.
at the.
Then
That's
it's pasta.
disgusting. I
If
seen
you're
that
having
on
lunch with
TV
Italians
once.
or
This
having a meal
guy
with
threw it
Italians,
at the
they always put the pasta into a big
refrigerator
bowl and the sauce
and it
is
stuck
always
to his
stirred up,
refrigerator. That's
often at the
gross.
table,
Steve,
but
you
it's
know
always
what?
stirred
I
Yeah,
up.
gotta
Steve,
clean
on.
the
So you gotta
refrigerator.
clean the
Get it.
refrigerator.
You know what?
That's
Now
boiling.
take
And
the
it falls
That's
rag
on the
simmering. It's
floor
about done.
and clean
See
your
the colour of this
refrigerator
sauce?
and your
That's what
floor.
it should be
Just
like.
taste it.
Make
No,
a
you
mess.
get
Go
those
ahead.
What did your
insipid
grandmother do?
sort
She
of
tasted it.
And
She
she
didn't
wiped
throw
that
it
back
in the
and she cooked. There's
refrigerator.
no splash on our
Hey,
stove when I was
come on.
growing up.
Cook like you mean it. Everything should have very clear
Yeah.
flavours. It should be thick and
So,
jammy. It should be like jam.
He
It
didn't
should be
put
like
no
chutney,
wine
you know?
in there.
Shouldn't
He
be
didn't
anything
put
with
no
basil.
basil.
Don't want that
basil,
at
not
all.
the parsley,
Otherwise,
nothing.
when you eat,
Even if
especially
you
if it's on
put
pasta,
basil
you're
later
gonna find
on,
that
you throw
watery
fresh
residue
basil. You gotta
on the
put
plate.
basil in the sauce because
Yeah.
that's what
You don't
makes
want
it
that at
taste
all.
good.
I know
It's got
some
a little
people
bit
put it in
garlic
the
on
end.
the
That'll
top,
make
that's
these white.
fine.
I like to
Not
put
worried
mine
about
in
that
early
at
It's
all.
like
because I like the
flavor.
flavor.
Taste it
And then you put the
Flavor.
fresh.
Like
just as a
seasoned.
garnish.
Has enough
The
salt.
flavors. You got enough onions
good.
in there to choke a horse.
I know, please.
needs
Thick.
magic
Too thick.
ingredients.
I don't know.
Salt.
Thick with onions.
No, it's all done now. Now he thinks it's done. You got to cook that.
I mean, he cooked it for the time he was cooking the pasta. That's what, like 10, 15 minutes?
You gotta cook sauce for at least 45 minutes in nice marinara.
Just about cooked.
Yeah.
So let's find out. You may not want to do it like this.
Oh, come on, more
hands,
salt,
but
Ming. Too much with the salt with this guy. Please.
Just see
Enough
a
with
little
the salt.
tiny white core in there. And to me, by the time I've wrangled that out of the pot into the colander, out of the colander, got the sauce sorted out, this is going to be just
it's
good.
Fine.
And now what?
I'm going to have to take your word for it, pal.
Let's
I don't know.
Yeah, that's how you taste. You pick it up and you taste it.
Yeah,
and that's it. And then you squat. You put it in the
bowl to serve it in. Just put a little bit
in. Broiled in the strainer, and that's it.
And
that's too raw. That's no good.
Well, they have what they call the carryover cooking time and all, but I don't know. I don't look and check and see if the middle is white or not. I just taste it.
Just taste it.
In a pasta bowl, get yourself a microplane or a good grater. Put a little bit of parmesan on it. It's nice.
I don't know. I'm not getting real hungry looking at this. Usually when people make macaroni, I gotta eat, but now I don't.
Some basil leaves and
I'm not getting hungry.
And what is this? It looks as all stuck together.
To me,
the
that's
pasta.
a meal. Glass of red wine. It's a great meal.
Yeah.
It's a meal if it's cooked right.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Okay.
All right. That'll fill my cavity. That'll fill a cavity. I want more on my plate.
Yeah, please. Yeah, spoon buddy, right?
Yeah.
Spoon buddy.
Oh, now he puts the basil on.
Could you spare it? Now he puts the basil on.
You put the basil in to cook it, too.
Yeah, you should put a little red wine in the sauce. I don't know.
I'm telling you, these cooking shows, Patty.
Hey, please.
Where are you going to go?
What are you going to do?